Namaste. So today we will study about the partial chromatography. Partial chromatography technique is defined as the separation of components between two phases, liquid phase by original solvent and the film of the solvent using in the column. This separation theory is introduced in the year 1940. So let's see the principle of chromatography. Chromatography is a separation method when the analyte is contained within a liquid or gas mobile phase which is pumped through a stationary phase. Usually one phase is hydrophilic and the other is lipophilic. The component of the analyte interact differently with these two phases depending on the polarity. They spend more or less time interacting with the stationary phase and are thus related to a greater or lesser extent. This lead to the separation of the different component present in this sample. So let's see the partition chromatography theory. So the separation of the component from the sample mixture is carried out by the procedure of partition of the component between two phases. Both phases are in liquid form. In this process, the immiscible solid surface coated with the liquid surface on the stationary phase is in the mobile phase. The liquid surface is mobilized by a stationary phase, which result is making its stationary phase. The mobile phase move from the stationary phase and the component gets separated. The separation depend on the different partial coefficient. So you can see the diagram here. There is a solvent front and the solvent in the bottom, then the paper you can see, and the solvent front. By this you can see the color is separated from red, purple and blue on the paper at different level. One first red is 2 centimeter, then you can see the purple which is 6 centimeter and blue which is 8 centimeter, and the solvent is still 10 centimeter. So partial partition chromatography procedure is: take a clean and dry chromatography jar to make sure that the environment of the jar is saturated with the solvent vapor. A paper impregnated in the mobile phase is set to the walls. Add mobile phase to the jar around 0.5 centimeter to 1 centimeter from the bottom of the jar. Close the jar, allow the attending equilibrium, mark the baseline on absorbent, apply sample to the paper with the help of capillary tube. Air dry the sample spot, place the paper in the jar and close it. Allow the system to stand till the solvent move to some distance from the baseline. Take out the paper and dry it. If the sample components are separated showing color, then dry it in ordinary light. If it is colorless component, then dry it in UV lamp. Store the chromatograph, then calculate the RF value. So let's see the partition chromatography application. So it is used in the separation of amino acid and the identification of amino acids. It is used in the identification and the separation of tannins. It is used in the identification and the separation of alkaloids, and it is used in the identification of and separation of carbohydrates and glycosides. So there are two type of partition chromatography: liquid chromatography. It is a chromatography technique where a sheet of blotting paper is used instead of the absorption column. The components are separating based on their migratory velocity. On separating them are stained to make the chromatograms visible. Gas liquid chromatography, a chromatographic technique in which the separation of the mixture is done by an inert gas along a tube. The tube is filled with the fine divided inert solid. The solid is coated with a non-volatile oil. The migration of each component occur at a rate determined by its solubility in the oil as well as in the vapor. So you can see the questions below and you can read what is RF value. So the RF value is defined as the ratio of the distance moved by the solvent and the distance moved by the solvent along the paper when where both distance are measured from the common origin of the application baseline. So hope you will understand this. For any query you can comment below. Thank you.